What's up, YouTube? Cst Toboggan, back with another breaking exciting video. Got my studded tires for my bike. They look pretty freaking gnarly. So I'm gonna try to we were supposed to get hammered with lake effect snow today. We haven't got any. It's like 30 degrees out. So I'm gonna see if I can swap these over today. I'm at least gonna get the tires off, or get the wheels off the bike. And if I have to, I'll just tarp the bike, you know, flip it upside down, tarp it. So in addition to the tires, I got these Ultraverse liners to put in there. Somebody commented on one of my previous videos that about the studs, that they'll pop through and pop your inner tube. So I don't know, it doesn't feel like they would, but hey, whatever. So I got these liners, and with these you gotta cut a gentle curve in there like that. So I just took a coffee cup and drew a line so I can cut that. If you look at the packaging, it doesn't say anything about doing it. It just says put them in. Doesn't say anything about cutting them. But if you watch the video, they got an installation video. I saw it on Amazon there where I ordered them. 39 bucks for the pair. In that video it says to oh, right here. Okay, here we go. I did not even notice there was instructions in there. So it tells you to cut that like a so. So let me I'm gonna pop the battery, get rid of a little weight on this thing. It looks like to get the rear wheel off, at least this is the Aipas M2 Pro. Looks like you just gotta disconnect this fitting, which is looks like it's a screw connection right there, and unplug it. That looks to be the only thing that goes to the rear hub motor. Gotta cut a couple zip ties, blammo, and I should be able to just drop that back wheel out of there. Yeah, so let me get that going, and I'll be back. See how far we get. Like I say, at least if I get the wheels off today, even if I got to do it tomorrow, I can go in the shack where the heat is and do them there, because it's supposed to drop down to 5 here later on, and then tomorrow's supposed to only be a high of 15. So so whatever. All right, I'll see you when I'm back at it. All right, so the front here, 15 millimeter on the front axle, 18 on the back axle. I'm gonna get my scrunch out, and I gotta pop this cap off of here. There we go. All right. Scrunch, whatever for the chainsaw. All right, let's get that crap off. I'm gonna put this in my pocket. Snow decided to start picking up here a little bit, so whatever is what it is. All right, we're righty tighty. We need to go lefty loosey. All right, yay. Get my glove back on, because I'm turning into a girly man. My hand's getting cold. All right, I don't know if there's a... Oh yeah, we got a lock tab in there. All right, that's all right. Man, them came off no problem. I wonder if I was negligent on my assembly. All right, let me get this back out. Go that out of there. Come on. Come on, get out of there. I don't want you in there. I don't feel like taking that nut all the way off. There we go. Let's see, yeah. Boop, boo. Oh, let's get in there. Come on, prick. All right, yay. Should be able to just lift that right up off there. If all goes as planned. The other thing I have, well, what'd you do? You went back down in there? No? All right. Come on. There we go. I have flat out in the tubes. I probably should have bought new tubes, but I did not. So here we is. All right, let's see about getting this. I'll get these loosened up first. Oh, wait. 18 millimeter. Which I forgot I already put on this side here. Alright, let me see what else I got. Oh, I gotta, okay, gotta get Allen wrenches, take that off. Right there. Well, I might as well get these loosened up here first. Well, that one didn't have one on there. Take this all the way off. Nice. We'll set you down there. Alright. Our derailleur guide, or protector. Alright. Let me, let's see if that is just as simple as unscrewing that, and yes, I'll leave you there for now. Then I'll have to go get my Allen wrenches. Alright, so where we is? Oh, we're upside down. Huh. Let's see. Oh, shit, right here. Freaking moron. Alright, so that just unscrews. Oh, yeah, just pops off. Alright, let me get scissors and Allen wrenches, and I'll be right back. Alright, so that's 4 millimeter right there. I don't feel like taking it out of the... Let's see if I can get it like this. Come on, stop being so lazy. You're supposed to work when I'm being lazy. Screw it. Dude, that was going to take me a month of freaking Sundays. Doop-boo. Ba-doop-boo. Oh, shit, I got two. Two for the price of one. Set that down. I should probably relocate my headlight while I'm doing all this crap. so I can start using the forks again. All right, looks like we're good there. We good there. I'm gonna set you there temporarily. Put you there. Cut the, let's see, looks like we gotta cut this one. This one. And this one. I know I got like a gazillion zip ties. Oops, I think I almost cut my glove off. Alright, set you there for a minute. Let's see, get you off. I'll have to remember to watch this video so I can remember how to put it back together. Yeah, so I'm going to try to put these in my pocket. I'm going to try to let the air out, you know, put the valve top, let the air out. Hopefully that flat out doesn't decide to all right, so we should be able to just take you right off like that. Like that. Bam, easy peasy. All right, getting ready to get at it here. I'm gonna throw another stick in the fire here first. Oh, it stays nice and toasty in here. All right, so what I'm gonna do here, I let them sit with the valve stem to the top there for a while, so I could hopefully let the flat out settle to the bottom. Don't know. And I'm not going to take the guts out. I'm just going to try deflating it. Now I know this front tire, this thing will just fall right off. Yeah, it come on, let's just go. Come on, where you is? My freaking eyes. Oh, there goes Prick the cat. The cat is scared of everything. He's a freaking ass. Got my beer stash over there. My neighbor, freaking, every time I blow his driveway, he gets me a 30-pack. Hey, whatever, man. It's money. One way or another. All right. I'll be back when this is deflated. All right, well, she's just about deflated, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the guts out if I can see what the hell I'm doing. Man alive. I guess I'm going to have to break down and give me freaking bifocals. I don't want to pull it out right at first because I don't want I do not want that flat out to just come gushing out. Come on. Then also I have to come on here. Boy, this freaking multi-tool is not very good. It's got dark in here too. I got the lights on, but it doesn't really do much. All right, there we go. I got my air tag in this tire. It took me forever to figure out where to put an air tag on that bike, and then I was like, "Oh shit! I'll just put it right in the Come on. I'm gonna have to go try to find my brake spoons, or my tire spoons. No, there we go. There. Well, I'm glad that flat out didn't come all gushing right out of there. Still going to keep that valve stem up in the air as much as possible. Let's see, can I get this over top? Get the tube over here. Years ago, back when I was a youngster, I used to be a bicycle mechanic and a ski mechanic. Fun times. That's back when you still had hard forks and hard tails, and they were just coming out with the regular soft forks. And at the end of my career, they were coming out with a monoshock suspension on the mountain bikes. There we go. Where's my air tag at? It's got to be here somewhere. Oh, I got a little spooge came out. Let's see. My air tag is get this out of here. Oh, there it is. There's the air tag. Bam. So I'm going to set right there. I'm going to be putting that on the back wheel because it'll take them longer to. Let me throw the guts back in here. Even if they do find out there's an air tag on there, it'll take them a while to find it. And they'll basically have to tear the whole bike apart to find it. Hopefully that'll give me, well, if it gets, whatever. I mean, we don't really live in a bad area, so. All right, got you back in there. All right, let's see if we can, of course, these new tires, let's see, the old tires, I guess it's not bad. Let's see the new tire. Now we got to make sure that the white lettering is on the rotor side. So that'll go there. Oh, shit, it's white lettered on both sides. Son of a bitch, I thought it was only on one side. All right, so rotation, let's see. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Okay, rotation. I don't know if you can see that. Rotation with an arrow. So it's got to go this way. So let's see, do I want to do, yeah, whatever, it don't matter. All right, YouTube, day 2 on this project. I was able to get the front tire done. I mean, good enough. It got dark so quick last night that, so anyways, I'm going to do the back tire because this took me over half an hour to get that liner in there last night. So I'm not even going to show you that because it was a freaking pain in the arse trying to do it in the dark and this and that. And so what I did with the other liner, these Ultraverse anti-puncture fat bike tire liners, I took the second one and I rolled it out, put it in half because it was just too long to roll it out the whole way. Put a board on it with some weight, left it sit there overnight to hopefully take the spring out. Because when I was trying to do the other tire, I was just trying to unroll it as I went, and it kept wanting to roll back up, and what a freaking pain in the arse. And then the other thing I did is, this is the This is what I cut off of there on the front tire, 5.5 inches, which I think that's a little too close. So this one I've marked out 4, I'm gonna cut 4 inches off this one. 26 by 4 tires. These liners go basically right from knob to knob. So when you're putting it in, you just got to feel and see when you're on the knob, and then you should be close to the other knob. The other thing that happened was when I got to the end where I was overlapping, the one twisted up like that, and I couldn't tell when I'm trying to put it in there. Now when I got my flashlight and looked, I could see that one was folded up on itself like so. So bear that in mind. It's probably best to do this in a warm environment. I'm out here in the shack. I mean, the fire's going, pricks in the way. Got a little Eddie out here helping me, supervising. It's 10 degrees out, but I'm gonna try to get this done. I mean, like I say, it's warm enough in here with the barrel stove going. So I've marked right there where I'm gonna cut from the end of there to here's 4 inches. I just took a can of, oh, be quiet there. Took a can of Neverdol, put it on there, and just trace the outline perfect size. I did the first one. I just used the coffee cup. It was perfect. So this one. So I'm gonna cut that out, and then I'm gonna mark the other end, cut that, and then we'll get going trying to install it in the rear tire. I got my air tag in there. That's somewhere. It's either here or here. I just took some duct tape and taped it to the rim, so it'll be between the rim and the inner tube. Worked out perfectly fine in the front tire, although I didn't tape that one. I just shoved it in there. So this one's taped in there. So the air tag's good to go. So let me get this cut out and get Prick to move, because he's hogging up my limited workspace. I got to work at my grill. So I'll be back. All right, so that did take a lot of the spring out of there. I got both ends trimmed. According to my inflator, there's a half a pound of air in there, which yesterday when I did front tire, it was still showing 0. So maybe this will help me, because also what happened yesterday is the inner tube cocked, so my valve stem is at a little angle. Drives me nuts, but whatever. It's going to stay that way till I switch the tires back over. And then I'm going to go, and remember these tires are, they're directional. So they got to go with as you pedal. And then I'm going to run this. I'm going to start here. You do it on the opposite side of the valve stem. And I'm going to run it around and overlap it this way. Kind of like putting, Teflon tape on a plumbing fitting or something. The other thing I just noticed, there's a little warning sticker here. It says, excessive use can damage rim, which could result in serious injury or death. So I don't know what the hell that's about, but whatever. All right, so let me see if we can hopefully get this done in a timely manner. I'm gonna start putting it in, and hopefully you can see, because that snow is so I'm kind of getting snow blind just looking at that. Get you started up in there. The handle on this grill actually works pretty good as a work platform. But my arse is getting kind of warm from my barrel stove. Well, I guess it's better to be warm than cold. All right. Get a bunch of that in there, and I'll start up here. Got to push down on the inner tube, slide it over. It's definitely, when you watch them, their installation video, the guy just does this thing in like 2 seconds. But whatever. All right. Excuse me. But now that I've done one, this one seems to be going more smoothly. And this stuff stays pretty pliable. Like I say, it's 10 degrees out, and it is still pretty pliable. So, and the other thing is, I really don't know why you couldn't just use the whole thing, just trim the edges. I don't know what that little even if you had 4 inches of overlap, unless you're like some professional that wants to lose every gram of weight they can. But for the average cyclist, I really don't know why you need to have only between 1 inch and 2 inch of overlap. Don't know. But whatever. We're like robots. We just do what they say. Yeah, if I was just doing a straight tire switch, shit, you could have it done in half an hour. But never used one of these liners before. No, see, I'm starting to roll up here. But it's a lot better than it was yesterday, because that thing was wanted to go. It was like, it really didn't want to stay unrolled. And like I say, if this is in a warmish area doing this, probably be a lot easier to get that spring memory out of there from being rolled up. Alright, we'll get this. There we go, blammo. Yeah, this seems to be going, oh, my fingers are cold. It's going better than it did yesterday. Alright, so let me start back here. And like I say, then you can feel where the knobs are, and you just gotta work this back in there. Pretty much just gotta do it by feel. I'm sure it's not gonna be perfect, but this is going much better than it did yesterday or last night. Oh, good, the snow stopped. Yeah, I'm really itching to get this thing out. We'll see how these, because you figure you got till at least May before I got to take them back off. So I guess it's worth the trouble. I'm starting to pull out here. Maybe I'm doing it too aggressively. Maybe I just got to work it around a little slower. Got to get between the. Got to smush the inner tube down. get your fingers like in these scallops, like here, and then push the tube down and push in. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. Let's see if I go, I'll do 3-finger like that. That seems to work the best. 1 finger on top, 2 on the bottom. Use the 2 on the bottom to squeeze the tube down, and then slide it in. Alright, once I get this last piece up in there, I'm going to take a break, let my fingers warm up a little bit. Have me a pop and a cigarette, and boy, that went in nice and easy. I just got to finish getting it around there, so. Yep, nice. Sweet. Man, I'm glad I didn't try to do this last night, because I probably would have had it all farged up. So I'll be back in a minute. All right, so have my pop, smoke, warm my fingers up. You can see how I got to get this back in there. Well, I don't know if the GoPro is going to pick that up or not, but whatever. So let me our overlap looks good in there. So just start moving this around. Oh, I should continue going the way I was going. Why am I going backwards? No, I gotta keep a system in place. If you don't have a system, everything falls apart. Yeah, I can't wait to get this out and give it a try, man, because we got everything now. We got snow, ice, slush. It's gonna be nice. Get out back there. I can relive my youth with the e-bike. Yeah, and then you just kind of gotta, call it good whenever you feel like it's good. I mean, there really is no scientific method to this that I could see. So we're looking good up here. Gotta start going down here. Plus I gotta get my tires back on the bike, because I got it upside down out in the yard with a tarp on it covered in snow. So no, that's got to go back in. Yeah, it's just a finesse game at this point. Just gotta trust your judgment, I guess. All right. It'd be nice if they made a tire that had this right in there. Well, they probably do. They're probably $800 a piece. I don't know. I've been out of bicycling for so long that, hell, I didn't even know they had studded tires. So till I looked. There's probably a million videos on YouTube too doing this, and I never even did bother to look. I'm just one of them people that would rather find out through trial and error, I guess. And I don't know if that, I think I gotta go back more on that. Let's see. Of course, prior to YouTube, when I used to do all kinds of stuff, man alive, I'd spend hours going to the library, calling places, this and that. Of course, now, shit, you try calling anybody and they're like, stop bugging me. All right, I think that's, let's see, we're right on the edge there. Yeah, I'm going to call that good. I just want to, oh man, my tube is not straight up and down again. Well, whatever. Let's see, I want to check the overlap one more time, just to be sure that we don't have any funny business going on up there. Make sure we're smooth. Yep. All right. Well, now let's pop it on the rim. Take my glasses off. Can't see with my glasses on. I might have to let a little air out of here. We shall see. Or maybe I'll just get some dish soap. This tire is of a much higher quality than what came on this Aipas. So, even the bead is of a higher quality. Well, everything about it is. Yeah, the Aipas there, they said it had branded tires. I can't even rent a Chang Yao or some crap like that. Nope. My stuff came in with just unbranded tires. Now, this is what I used last night. These non-marring scrapers I got from Harbor Freight. Because I can't find my my regular tire spoons. But if you're careful, should be able to do it without grabbing the inner tube. Can you see what I'm seeing? I don't know. I don't know. Just got to get the lip of the rim. I was trying to bite off more than I could chew that time. Okay, now we're up to the come on. A little bit less. One little bite at a time. There we go. Should be able to. Blammo. Look at that. Yeah, that went a lot easier than yesterday. All right, let's throw some air in this prick. A little bit at a time, make sure that bead is where it needs to be. Tires say 30 pounds, so that's what I'm putting in them. make sure we have a relatively relatively even it'll set itself. See if I can look at the other side here. Oh yeah, that's good on that side. £4 it says. £16. Yeah, say we're good. All right, let me. Fingers are getting cold again. All right, blammo, £30. All right, so I got a pedal assist 5. All right. And there she found herself. I am pedaling. I don't have my skid lid on either. My non-e-bike rated skid lid. All right, well, we seem to be rolling all right. All right, well, we in business. Nice. All right, well, when I get it out on the trails, I'll do a better video, but yeah, hey, it is what it is, man. Easy peasy.